Welcome back, collective. I hope you're gonna doing fabulous and living the best version of your reality. So I'm kind of pissed off because I was doing the love reading for the week and then my alarm came on and it shut the video off. I was already like 10 minutes in. I'm pissed off, but we're gonna release that devil energy because this can also be a download of being able to just move on when things aren't going your way. But the download that I did get from the first reading that I was doing was that Venus is going into Libra, and you need to understand that the way we fight for love, because Sagittarius is going into Mars as well, is going to start to change how we approach relationships, how we become adventurous enough to be able to open up to connections and relationships, or how we approach the connection or our partners, and how we make decisions to be able to navigate ourselves to the version of the relationship that we actually want to be in. Which is really interesting because it's different for everybody, and I do have energies already on the board, so we're going to get into that. But for the ones that don't know me, my name is Hierophant Joey, and for the ones that do, welcome back. You are highly appreciated. Remember not to be scammed by anybody who's pretending to be me. I do not hit anybody up. All the links are down there so you are not scammed or confused, okay? For others of you, if you are new and you resonate with these messages, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It will be highly appreciated, okay? Um, with that being said, and going back to these energies, I kind of feel like it's with Venus going into Libra, it's about not forgetting that it needs to be balanced. It's about not forgetting that some of you neglect yourself within connections and relationships. You also need to understand that for the past 15, 20 years, the earth has been speeding up. So everybody's emotions, their processes, their procedures, their approaches, their perspectives of how they see love, the decisions that they make within love are all changing. So for some of you, the reason why a lot of connections and relationships, or when you date, it's very fast. It's like, oh, Netflix and chill. Fuck. Oh, we're in a relationship. We broke up. It's because a lot of people are being forced to recalibrate how they make decisions within their relationship. So in the last message, we got 0707, which made a lot of sense. And the twin flame is a confirmation that the two of you are on the right path towards enlightenment. Take more risks in your relationship and don't be afraid to open up more to your twin flame. New opportunities will be available to both of you once you're truly vulnerable with each other, right? Because it's all about accepting all aspects of oneself within a relationship. A lot of you forget that when you get into a relationship, you forget all aspects of all other aspects of yourself, and are only very focused within what the other person can give you, or what you're receiving from the other person, or what you're giving in return for something else, collective. When in reality, two people coming together is about building and being able to accept each other unconditionally. And at this vulnerable in this vulnerable space and time, whether you are growing, whether you are going through a spiritual ascension, whether you're going through self-reflection, whether you're going through family problems, kids problems, whatever the fuck it may be, right? I kind of feel like a lot of you are in this energy where you're starting to recalibrate how you are going within these connections and relationships with Venus and Libra, because Venus and Libra is not only about partnerships and relationships, but it's also about our own passions, our own desires, how we tackle things, how we fight for what we love, not only the person that we're with, but the things that we love while we're in the relationship or the partnerships or the connections with these people that we don't want to let go of, okay? Because this is why a lot of relationships don't work now, because people are like exiting out certain aspects of themselves just to be in this relationship to make it perfect, when really it's only perfect when you're allowing both people to individually be themselves and be accepted wholeheartedly, okay? I said that of 0404, which was another message as well, which was about the stability, the recalibration. It's like the Four of Wands, is being able to be on the same frequency when both of you are connecting or in a relationship or whatever it might be, right? So in a twin flame relationship, seeing the number 0404 is telling you to notice the things you've been ignoring in favor of this relationship, or even the relationship with yourself. So you see what I'm saying? It's that thing, and it's 444, because it's about being able to recalibrate, balance, and be in harmony, not only with the relationship, but with yourself while you're in the relationship, right? I kind of feel like it's different for everybody. So taking how it resonates, but the energy is very much given recalibrating the relationship and the things that you're doing within a connection, or how you see the relationship, or whatever it might be, okay? Or the connection. Remember that it can be familial, friends, or even people that you just really care about. Stop trying to change another for each other and not forgetting self in relationships, right? Because a lot of you forget about oneself. And you believe that relationships are sacrificial, collective, and that might be part of the resistance, which is going to bring into the message that we were going into. So let's go into prayer, and then let's go from there, okay? So thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today, to be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding, and we're constantly connected to God, soul, spiritual guides, archangels, sending masters, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational, to get these messages across to divine feminine and divine masculine, so they can be able to expand and evolve between these connections and relationships that they may be approaching or in. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. Thy is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is the one that gave us polarity in light. It gave us evolution, polarity in life. Two lights that derive from the same source. It made us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space and archetypes of mind, where here and below you can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and regrow. Remind yourself of who you are as you come from the light of God, as you come from the shining star. That little bit of that message and that prayer is the epitome of what we're talking about. Don't forget of who you are within connections and relationships, right? Because that's a problem. That's why a lot of relationships don't work. Because you forget that people grow, that people evolve, that people change. The other aspects of other people, not being able to accept the things that you don't like about the other person not being able to accept the things that they don't like about you, and trying to change them to better the relationship, when in reality you just have to accept what you don't like to be able to transform it into unconditional love, collective, right? So with that being said, divine feminine, you have gang Sarah, which is resistance. A lot of you might be in a relationship and you might be resisting how this relationship is moving forward, for one or two reasons. You're either resisting how this relationship is moving forward, or how it's changing to lead you to the version of the relationship that you want to experience, because you either don't want to be in this relationship no more, and you do not want to be honest about getting out of the relationship. So you're being your resistance is creating friction within the relationship here. For others of you, it's more about the resistance of how you see connections and relationships, your perspective. Some of you think that it's sacrificial. Oh, I have to give up my independence. I have to give up this. All the shit that I worked hard for. I'm never going to give people my love if they're going to betray me. You have to understand that this is all an old version of seeing love. You need to understand that when you go into love or a relationship, or you're approaching a connection, it's not about sacrificing. It's about building, collective, your archetypal aspects with the archetypes of that other person, to be able to build something outside of yourself. For some of you are so focused on what the other person can bring to you, and how they can brighten up your life, and how you, at the end of the day, you should be able to do that by your fucking self, and this person should be a reflection of that. But since you're looking for people to bring in things into your life, it's because you don't have it for yourself. You can't give it to yourself. So the reason why you resist is because you're not willing to give, to be able to receive the things that you're not even willing to give to yourself. This is the contradiction. This is where the balance needs to happen. I need to be able to not resist and give myself these things, and not look at love as a sacrificial thing, to be able to open up not only to the things that I don't give myself, but if I do give it to myself, to be able to receive it in a reflection from someone else. But some of you don't even know how to accept that, because you don't know how to receive. A lot of you have been in this independent energy, and I do shit by myself, but that all comes from a hurt past, collective. The resistance, and this is earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You also have Saturn, which Saturn is in Pisces right now, which is also Capricorn, and also we have Mars, which is talking about Aries and Sagittarius. You also have to understand that this can be talking about how a lot of you are outgrowing the resistance of you not wanting to date, not wanting to connect, not wanting to open up, not wanting to, because XYZ reason, or because you feel like it's sacrificial, or you feel like you have to give up certain things, or you feel like, oh, the dating pool is being pissed in. Well, the reason why the dating pool is being pissed in is because of how you look at the dating pool. Understand? It's not because the dating pool is being pissed in. It's because you can't attract the things that you won't even give to yourself. And if it is coming in, the way that you're looking at it is, oh, I have to sacrifice this to be able to receive that. No, you don't. You don't have to sacrifice anything. People that are coming in because they're interested and are willing to give you things to be able to create a union, to create a connection, to create a relationship. You need to understand that some of you are just hurt and you're just being afraid of hurting someone else. So you're not willing to open up to the connection or relationship. So you make it about them and make it about what they can give and what they don't have and what they're still in and what they don't break away from. You still have things that you have to break away from. You still have things that you won't give up. You still have things that you're afraid to give, and you still have things that you need to work on. So actually, you need to understand that the recalibration needs to happen not only within the other person or how you approach the relationship, but within how you give to yourself, collective. Because that needs to change, right? The resistance can also be about how some of you are not willing to give to receive. And I feel like I already touched on that in this reading. And some of you are really not ready to give to receive. And the reason why is because it's a reflection of how you don't even know how to receive. So you don't want to give because you don't want to put yourself in a predicament of having to receive and not knowing how to receive it. Because then you know once you receive, you have to give. Right? I said that at 11:11. So number 22, some of you are coming into a connection or relationship that you keep resisting. And the universe is like, the more you keep resisting this connection or this relationship with whatever earth energy this is, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, the more that you're going to see that you're not ready for love. And this is why you can't find it in other candidates, other people, other situations. The person that you keep resisting is your twin flame, and you still have lessons to learn through them. And the reason why you keep resisting them is because this person is a reflection of you. And you keep trying to blame reasons. Oh, they're still with this person. They're still in this. They're still in that. They're still doing this. They're still acting like this. It has nothing to do with it. The reason why they're acting like that is because you need to learn the lessons from what they're doing, deciding and saying and acting like, collective. But you're not even opening up to it. This person is a reflection of how you can even trust yourself, how you can even love yourself, how you can even tap into your own emotion. You talk about how this person is irresponsible, they're petty, they don't really give a fuck about other people, and how they don't trust people. But at the end of the day, these are all qualities that you have within yourself and what you can give to yourself, collective, right? Which brings you to soul forgiveness. Some of you divine feminine are in a connection that you keep forgiving somebody for something that they keep doing. And you don't understand that they're going to keep showing you that they're going to keep doing it because you keep forgiving them. It's like when you go to a clinic and the doctors keep saying, well, you need this test and you need that test and you need to do this and you need to do that. Until you say no, they're going to keep doing the things that they need to do to be able to figure out what the fuck it is that they need to figure out. And sometimes there's nothing really wrong. What's really wrong is the fact that you just keep allowing these tests and these things to keep coming through, to keep testing you. And this says a lot about how you keep forgiving things that either disappoint you, are not conducive to you, don't benefit you, and that's also a reflection of how you don't know how to give to yourself. So you allow people to give to you despite the fact that they don't know what the fuck they're giving you. Or they know that they're giving it to you, but they're manipulating you, right? Into, oh, accept this, and then they disappoint you by doing the same thing that you keep forgiving them for. Collective, you need to understand that this is just a game that you keep putting yourself in. It's not about the other person, this is about you. You keep forgiving the other person and then trying to point the finger as to why they keep doing the same thing. The question to you with the universe is, why do you keep accepting it? This person is not going to change. What is it that you don't understand? Oh, what you don't understand is that you don't know how to give to yourself. So you keep having these aspirations that this person is going to give you the things that you need and want when they really can't. They don't have the capacity to. They don't have the emotional intelligence to even do that. Right? And then we have scarcity, which is talking about some of you are becoming very scarce with how you take apologies or how you deal with forgiveness. Some of you are not forgiving people. Some of you are just moving on. Some of you are just taking people for what they are and just keeping it fucking moving. And at the end of the day, that's how it should be. Because you don't have to deal with what you don't need to if you don't want to, right? For others of you, some of you, this is somebody coming in asking you for forgiveness For others of about something that they keep doing or something that they did that you just found out. For others of you, this is some of you accepting somebody's forgiveness but still closing out the chapter within this relationship or this connection. For others of you, this is a parent, divine feminine, that's coming in asking their child or their son or their daughter for forgiveness for something that they keep doing or something that they did or something that whatever it is, or they're asking you for the forgiveness when in reality they should be asking the child for forgiveness. They didn't do it to you because you already know who they are and what they're about. They did it to your kid. Your kid keeps expecting the most from them, right? We have alchemy. Some of you are about to attract someone, divine feminine, with the number 38, which is number 11. This person has no masks. They know what they want. They know what they're coming in like. They're very expressive. They're very emotional. And they're coming in approaching you to confess how they feel, despite the fact that they could have been from your past and they probably ghosted you and probably weren't ready for the commitment of the relationship. But for some of you, this person can be new. This is somebody coming in, telling you exactly what they want, how they want it, and how they're willing to get it. And some of you can even open up to that because you can't even tell yourself that you're not ready for love. Worthiness, because some of you feel like you're not even worthy of it, which is really interesting, divine feminine. Some of you don't feel like you're worthy of it because some of you because of how your mothers treated you or how your fathers treated you. Take it how it resonates is different for everybody, right? I want to go into divine masculine. Let's go into divine masculine here. I don't know, these love energies are so interesting. Everything feels so shifty. I just saw like two scales going like this, and remember the Venus and Libra. It's about the scales balancing out here. And if you haven't been balancing them out with your decisions and how you're approaching it and embracing these connections, then the universe is gonna do it for you. Especially with this new moon, which is I think is in Scorpio, which is everything that's being hidden coming to light. Divine masculine, what are the energies for you here? We have Thoth, which is wisdom, and it came out in reverse. Some of you have to seek emotional wisdom here, divine masculine. Some of you keep asking yourself, why does this girl keep tripping? Why is this relationship like this? Why do I keep bumping into women or people that, because you can be dating the same sex, right? But if you're a divine masculine, it just kind of feels like you keep asking why these people keep coming in like this, and it's because you lack emotional wisdom. A lot of you lack emotional wisdom. You don't put thought into how you approach somebody, how you sway them, how you get to know them, how you get them to butter up to you. How some of you don't even come into relationships or connections asking about their emotions and what they want, and what you're just like, well, you're cute, let's fuck, let's chill, let's Netflix and chill. Like all of these things are very temporary, and then you get mad when you start to figure out who these people really are. Divine masculine, you need to understand that the reason why your relationships are the way that they are is because you lack emotional intelligence. You think that everything is logical, and this lacks dedication, which is also in reverse. You have a cat, which is dedication. A lot of you don't know how to dedicate to the emotions. You don't know how to dedicate to the thoughts. You don't know, not the thoughts. You think that, well, the thoughts, yes. You don't know how to dedicate to the emotions, the thoughts, or the other aspects of the person that you're either approaching, connecting, or being with. You need to understand that all you really think about is, all I have to do is provide, protect, and just show that I care. periodically and everything will be okay. No, you need to care about the person's aspirations, about how they move. You need to care about their family. You need to care about your kids. You need to care about the household. You need to care about how everything is being navigated. You need to care about their sorrows, their problems, your sorrow. Like, it's if you're not ready for a relationship and you're not ready to dedicate yourself or to place the emotional wisdom where it needs to be, then some of you just need to fucking separate yourself from these connections and relationships. You keep creating these tower moments and then keep trying to blame the other person as to why this is not working, when in reality it's not working because you lack emotional intelligence. You lack emotional intelligence because you were forced to either only live with your mom or only live with your father. Either way, you lack emotional intelligence because your mother had to be a single mom and work, and not pay attention to you to just be able to provide and protect for you. And if you were with your father, you lacked emotion because they were a fucking toxic alpha male. Collective. So either way, you lack the emotionality to be able to sustain a relationship, divine masculine. A lot of you are in these new eras, not new eras, but in these ascension processes where a lot of you, whether it's friendships, family members, or girlfriends, baby mamas, whatever, you're starting to understand the emotional values of a relationship or a connection and how vital it is to the connection in the relationship. Collective. I have to be more emotional. This is why a lot of you are being depressed. A lot of you are going through dark shadows of the night. A lot of you are being reflected back to you, who you are, through these relationships and connections. And you keep trying to point the finger at these people when in reality they're only a reflection of you. If you think that they're unloyal, if you think that they're crazy, if you think that they have no emotion, if you think that they're not stable, these are all reflections of yourself. The only reason why you attracted them is because it's a reflection of you, divine masculine. It's that simple. Right? But you want to blame the other person because they're in their emotions. You're too emotional. You expect too much. You're supposed to expect too much because it's supposed to be constantly be evolving. You're supposed to constantly want change. You're supposed to constantly want changes. Some of you get too stuck in the cycle of comfortability. Collective. Relationships aren't supposed to be comfortable. They're supposed to be chaotic and shifty so you can be able to grow within how you perceive love. But some of you don't even know what love is. But I digress. The bottom of the deck, didn't I say fucking chaos? Set. Chaos. Relationships are nothing but chaos. God is chaos. We say God is love, but love is chaos. Because under the word of love is unconditional. There's darkness and light. There's different aspects of love. So if God is chaotic, this is why we can't understand God. How the fuck do you think you understand love? You don't. And this is why the Venus in Libra is here to recalibrate and rebalance how you view love and how you see it, collective. Obstacles, right? Because there's supposed to be obstacles for you to be able to build the confidence within how you see love and how you perceive it and how you actually connect to people, situations, and relationships, okay? So, with that being said, I kind of feel... Some of you, divine masculine, are trying to insult somebody's wisdom, somebody's intelligence, somebody's something by telling them that you're dedicated to something when you're really not. Your actions don't match your words. If you were really dedicated, your actions would show dedication. Only your words show dedication, but your words aren't your actions, are they? For some of you, this is like in a relationship, somebody calling you stupid. Because it's like you keep trying to manipulate something, and the way that you keep manipulating it makes no fucking sense. You're just trying to make it make sense, but it doesn't. Whether it's a connection, a relationship, or a friendship here. It doesn't make sense here. You're just trying to make it make sense so you don't look like somebody who doesn't have emotional intellect. Or to make it seem like you are dedicated when you're not. Collective. You're probably trying to make it seem like you're dedicated to everybody else, but this person is showing you out for what you are. Or vice versa, you're showing them out for who they are. Take it how it resonates, divine masculine, but I kind of feel like this is you because both of your cards are in reverse. Okay? What are some of the other energies in this connection, relationship? Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at a present moment. They did not say somebody is trying to come in here and you're not allowing it. Whatever this passion is, this magnetic feeling that you get from this person, this situation, this relationship, is of quality. And some of you don't see the quality because you're so stuck only seeing what's around them and what they're involved in. It's telling you to enjoy it, but some of you don't want to enjoy it because you want it to come in how you want it to come in, and that's not how it works. Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Like I said, because love is going to put obstacles in your space, either to heal you or to heal the other person. It's constantly chaotic. We just don't want to see it that way because we're so stuck at seeing it as a Disney version cut of love, and it really isn't that way. Collective, right? Balance. Wasn't we talking about balance? Yes. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to be a fucking humble messenger, because I just said that. It's about balance. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And some of you only want the support, you don't want the challenge part. And that's the problem. This is why relationships don't work. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul in these relationships. And like I said, if you don't have the emotional intelligence, or if you keep not giving a fuck about people's thoughts and their emotions and how they feel within a relationship or the connection, or if you keep trying to disregard how you feel about someone and keep trying to downplay it for what it truly is, you're never going to find love. You're never going to find it in somebody else because you're ignoring it where it already is. Collective. So we have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Like I said earlier, probably even Pisces, because Saturn is in Pisces. So far, and a message for you, collective, somebody is thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills them with light, and they really genuinely love you, collective. This is why this person probably acts a certain way when you're trying to talk to somebody else, collective. This person probably has something to say. They feel a certain type of way. They act a certain type of way when certain things happen. And it's because the message is that they're always thinking of you. Your love fills them and they love you. You just don't want to accept it for what it is. And for some of you, this isn't a relationship. This person is constantly thinking of you and always thinking about the love that you give them and how it fills them. But for some of you, you really don't care about that because in the relationship is one-sided. They don't really care of how they feel you. They only care about how you feel them, which is really interesting here. We have one more. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Like the title says, you can't forget about yourself when you're in these relationships, and that's mostly the problem. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things or people as they are. There is no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. For some of you, like I said, you're constantly trying to change something or change someone or change the predicament or the situation or the relationship to match how you perceive the relationship or the love that you're giving or receiving. And that's not how it works, collective. You have to accept everything for what it is and how it is, even if you don't like it. Right? Let's go into the tarot. What are the energies of these connections and relationships, Spirit? What? Thank you. So we have a High Priest, which is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Some of you might be connected to a Taurus. Some of you, this is the person that you keep ignoring. This is the person that you're really not paying any mind to. This is the person that the universe is bringing for you, and you're still not accepting it for what it is. Two keys, which is meant to open two doors that you still haven't opened because it's connected to emotion and connected to wisdom. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, you can be connected to a Virgo or a Capricorn. Then we have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius, and then we have Karma, which is the Judgment card in this deck. Something about this connection or this relationship, whatever this might be, we have Sagittarius, Virgo, and Taurus here, or Capricorn, right? And I kind of feel like whatever this is somebody who feels like they, even though they have the key to your heart or to the connection of the relationship or access to you, they feel like you care more about yourself than actually giving this a chance. No matter what it may look like, this person feel like the reason why you won't give them a chance or you won't open up to this connection or the love that they have for you is because you see them as a burden. You see them as a burden. You see them as, if I accept this, if I open up to this, if I, oh, this is just gonna bring me karma, it's gonna bring me negativity, it's gonna bring me this, it's gonna give me that. Look at what they give other people. Look at what they do with this. Look at what they do with that. Okay, so you're saying that you are those other people? So you're saying that you lack emotional intelligence. You say that you lack loyalty. You say that you are high vibrational. You say that you're not healed. You say that you're toxic. You say, because if you're comparing yourself to everybody else that this person is giving love to, knowing the fact that this person is loyal and that they give and that they are a family person and that they are emotionally oriented and that they emotionally expressive and they're honest, and they don't get that from the other people, don't you think the other people is the problem? And the reason why everything that's going on around them is because they just won't leave that because you won't accept them? It's also because you keep comparing yourself to who's around them. Because if you feel like they're going to treat you how they treat them, then you're not that special. I said that at 30-30. Okay? You need to recalibrate how you see this connection or this relationship, collective. Or how you see it or how you embrace it. It's a message of trust and faith from the angels, reminding you to stay focused on your spiritual growth and the positive manifestations of your love desires as you navigate life changes and challenges, collective. In love, it means a request to review the balance in your life, and that includes your love life and relationships. Once you do this, you will be offered new opportunities, like I said, the keys of opening the doors that will improve your love life. Stop fucking playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me, collective. Because I don't know how many other times I gotta say this to you. Some of you, you're letting your ego not open up to a connection or a relationship so it can navigate to where it needs to be led because of how you see it, how you perceive it, and what you're willing to accept, collective. And at the end of the day, the other person's not the problem, you are. Exactly, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Capricorn energy, you're the problem. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this person is, you are the fucking problem. The other person's not the problem. It's not the fact that they're like this and that this is going on and that they're touching. You're the problem. The problem is that the reason why you want to accept them is because you see them as a burden, and it's because it's a reflection of how you see yourself as a burden to other people because you lack emotion. So we're going to move on from that. I kind of feel like these are for people that were single or are single. What are other energies and messages here? The Justice card, which is Libra energy, balancing something here. Somebody, whoever this Sagittarius or Libra is, collective, the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess, and then the Fool. This person, okay, this person is trying to recalibrate themselves and rebalance themselves and their thoughts and their emotions before they come in to fight for you. This Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, or Aries, whoever they are, they're trying to rearrange their life and how they perceive themselves to be able to come in to offer you this new beginning here with the Fool, right? For others of you, if you are in a relationship, this is you finally seeing somebody making the changes or the recalibrated decisions to be able to make this relationship go to the next level. For others of you, this is the person telling you, oh, I'm willing to fight, I'm willing to change, I'm willing to create the changes that you keep asking me for, but you know in your mind that they're not going to. But you keep believing them. Because the High Priestess with the Moon, I kind of feel like the High Priestess knows, but with the Justice card here, I kind of feel like you keep shifting back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, whether you believe them or not. I mean, the universe is like, you believed them before and they disappointed you, so why believe them again? Right? For others of you, this is somebody coming into your reality that you knew was going to come into your reality after they recalibrated a relationship, separating from a third party situation, leaving a marriage or a relationship, getting out of jail, or leaving the streets, whatever this is, I kind of feel like this person had to detach from something to be able to balance their life out and their emotions to be able to come in and give you what it is that you want. Right? The bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords, because they're willing to fight for you now, right? This person, you can be an Aquarius, or you can be, or they can be an Aquarius. The top of the deck is talking about the Knight of Pentacles. They want to bring in something of value. They want to bring in something of value, and for some of you, it might be the fact that they couldn't bring in value before, because they were matching it to how you valued yourself. And they knew that they couldn't give you what it is that you were worth. So now they had to go recalibrate, and now they're going to come back. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, and Aries, for whoever this person is coming back. Exactly. Because what they want is the Lovers. A relationship with you. They want a relationship with you, and they're going to tell you this. They can be like, I want a relationship. I know that I fucked up. I know that I wasn't balanced. I know that I wasn't ready. I know that I couldn't give you what it is that you wanted, but now I am. What's up? And it's going to be a reflection of how you're not ready for love, because some of you won't even open up to it. Collective. Despite that this person never did anything to you. They just didn't come in how you needed them to. And now that they are, you won't accept it. They didn't do anything really fucked up. They didn't cheat on you. They didn't. It's just a connection that didn't really go anywhere. For some of you, if this is a relationship, this is more about fighting. You know that the decisions you have to make, the things that you have to sacrifice, the things that you have to regain about yourself to be able to make this relationship work. So the universe is like, the only way that you can have a new beginning is by reclaiming yourself, or reclaiming aspects or portions of this relationship that you both forgot about. What was important, right? And then the Page of Pentacles, because it's about the worth. Some of you are really asking yourself right now, is it worth it? Is it worth it to be in this relationship? Is it worth it to keep trying to change and evolve it? Or should I just leave and explore something else with the Two of Wands? Some of you can be in Aries, Gemini, Sag, Taurus. Any other energies here? The Four of Wands. Didn't I talk about the Four of Wands? Some of you are celebrating something. This can be a marriage. This can be a celebration. This can be like, finally, fuck, we're fucking getting married. This can be Leo energy for a lot of you. Maybe even in Aries, but with the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, yes, I am finally the bride. I can finally get married. We can finally pay attention to the things that we need to pay attention to be able to make this happen, right? You can be connected to a Leo or an Aries, whoever you might be. This is definitely a celebration. For some of you, it can be a baby shower that you might be going to here. The Eight of Cups, and then going in. The Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands is like you going into the celebration of someone. It can be a wedding or a baby shower here. For others of you, this is you knowing that you have to walk away from a relationship because this person is no longer worth it. And you're probably celebrating that right now. Like, I finally left this person. It was so fucking hard. I had to choose myself, right? Because I had to grow. I had to evolve. But I kept giving my back to that growth. Because I felt like this person was the one that's going to give it to me. And in reality, I had to give it to myself. Virgo energy, Taurus energy, Cancer, and Leo, right? With the bottom of the deck is somewhat the Six of Pentacles. Some of you were breadcrumbing your own evolution and success because you kept accepting this relationship and connection, and you had to learn how to fight for yourself. The reason why you were in this relationship in the first place was to learn how to fight for yourself and how to choose yourself. And now that you choose yourself, you let go of the relationship, right? With the Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Some of you is you keep telling yourself that, oh, I have to recalibrate. I have to reconnect to this person. I have to go back to this person. And that's the lie you keep telling to yourself. This is why the same cycle keeps playing with this person. This can be a Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Taurus. But whoever it is like you keep lying to yourself as to why you're here or why you're there. And in reality, one of these days, you're going to lose patience and just leave. For some of you, you have to be on your guard because somebody is coming in from your past, Gemini energy, Sagittarius, or even a Cancer, Scorpio that's coming in, lying their way or manipulating their way to approach you or get you to accept them into your reality again, but they're lying about it. Do they really want to connect? Yes, but they're lying. They're using lies and manipulation to get you to dedicate. Look, and that water just spilled all over the fucking place. It's like the Ace of Cups. They want you to spill water into them. No. The Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. They want you to put worth into them because they know that you're worth it. They know what you're valued. They know what you can give. They know what you can offer. And now that they feel like they're ascended, now they want to come in and get these perks from you. When in reality, yes, they probably ascended, but they still have a wrong perception of love, thinking that people are supposed to give them things for them to be happy, when in reality, they need to give it to themselves. They probably ascended out of toxic relationships, but they haven't ascended in how they receive and give love. Right? For some of you, this is somebody who lost their job in a relationship and is bringing problems into the relationship. And this person keeps saying, I'm going to get a job, I'm going to get a job, I'm going to fix it. And you keep watching them, you're like, okay, when are you going to do this? When are you going to provide? When are you going to do what you're supposed to do? For others of you, this is the baby daddy or baby's mother that can provide for others a relationship or their kids or somebody else's kids, but won't provide for you or for your own kids. Collective. For some of you, this is somebody that's coming in with this Leo energy. And then the Four of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. And it's talking about how this person is coming. This is your soulmate. For some of you. The Seven of Wands, you're going to want to combat this person. You're going to want to restrict this person from coming in. They can be a Taurus as well. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Taurus. But for some of you, this is somebody that was playing mind games before in the past, and now they're coming in with the right words and the right emotions, but you're still going to fight them on this. For others of you, this is more about you learning emotional wisdom. Top of the deck. Some of you are going to go through a situation where somebody is going to come in and challenge you. A divine masculine or divine feminine is going to come in and challenge you. And the fucking kick about it is, like the joke about it is that you think that you're right and you're wrong. You're trying to debate about something with someone here and you're wrong about it. It's something about a connection. It's something about a relationship. It's not, you're wrong. It's like you're judging someone here. I don't know. Why is the King of Wands here? Why is this here? The Ten of Wands. You see this person as a burden, like I said in the beginning. When in reality, this person is not a burden. This person is being sent to open up how egotistical you are when it comes to love. With the Five of Swords, and how you're always in your mind about how people give and don't give, and what they do and what they don't do, and what they're connected to and what they're not connected to. Some of you need to realize that you're looking at the exterior of a person and you're not looking at the internal of what they can actually offer you. Exactly, which is the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords. They're willing to give you this Ten of Cups, but with the Queen of Swords, you're not willing to accept it. Because the sword is blocking it. The sword is like, well, I want the truth. I want this. It's like, I want the truth as to why you couldn't do this before and why you're trying to do it now. Does the truth really matter if time is an illusion and the past was in the past? Right? Because if the past was in the past, and why are you trying to figure out the truth of someone who isn't anymore? That person isn't that person anymore. So if they're coming in correct this time, why are you questioning something from the past here? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces. For some of you, you're blocking your own happiness because of your own ego and your own hurts. Is that resistance energy, right? Yep, the High Priest, Taurus. You're resisting a love, a connection to somebody because you don't know how to remember about yourself when you get into these connections and these relationships. You give too much of yourself, or for some of you, you don't know how to give at all. So you need to fix yourself. That's funny. The whispers of love. Let's go into some advice here. What is the advice for this reading? Be supportive. And in true love. This love is once in a lifetime. Like I said, some of you are ignoring it, but it's a once in a lifetime, and others of you is coming in right now. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. This is very explanatory here. Some of you act like you don't care about the love of this person or who you're in a relationship with, or they act like they don't, like I said earlier, but it's all an illusion here. Some extra support and care is all that is needed. Encourage someone and recognize the effort they are making. Be supportive. Being supportive will help create harmony and peace. The balance, right? Just as the angels support us in all things, be willing to support the ones that you love. Or accept the support from the ones that love you. Find something that interests your partner, whether they are passionate about charitable causes, a sport, or a hobby. Take interest in their endeavors, like I said, because some of you forget about the other aspects of themselves. Make a point of showing up and helping out. It is easy to avoid taking part because you don't share an interest or a pastime or don't like other aspects of themselves. Learn about why someone is so passionate about what they are doing or why they do the things that they do. This type of support can really mean the world to someone and foster better communication and appreciation. With time, this might be something you enjoy too. An angel with the rainbow-hued wings carries a maiden protectively through the night sky collective. Rainbows signify new opportunities ahead for you. In this card, it means you will find ways to be more encouraging, more loving, and more embracing to the important individuals in your life. It is always reassuring to know there is someone who supports you, collective. And then we have number 30, which I'm going to read as well because it's the true love part. This relationship or connection is a part of your life's plan. You just keep resisting it. Unconditional love is easier said than done. Remember the love aspect of your partnership. If it is true love, the connection will be almost perfectly balanced. Maintaining the love in a relationship takes more than good intentions. Positive intentions are a solid first step, but it is better to learn how to nurture your relationship each day. This is vital to staying connected and growing your love into a strong bond. Be open to love when it shows up in your life. Like I said, be authentic and avoid changing yourself to mirror your potential partner. Make sure you are voicing your values. True love is elusive and rare. Look for someone who meets your emotional, spiritual, and physical needs. The young lover's eventual kiss might be portraying a true love kiss. The sparrow on the left may indicate elevated thoughts and standards. The sparrow encourages you to keep your heart light on the release heavier energy. The child next to the sparrow represents childlike ideology, and it remember because you're childish, right? And the message is to enjoy the moments as they present themselves, not how you want to control them. The pair of unicorns at the head of the partner on the right invokes the magical energy surrounding the relationship you aspire to achieve, but you have to make the changes, collective, and it entails you changing how you perceive love or how you embrace it, receive it, or give it. And that's just what the fuck it is. If you don't like it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. That is your reading, and you need to fucking figure it out for this week. Stop being a mess and fix it. Love you.